Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, who will this person be in 5 or 10 years? Will I be happier, healthier, more successful? It's a big question and sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming, right? We often think about our future self as this distant, almost mythical figure we have to magically transform into overnight. But what if I told you that the person you'll become isn't forged in some grand single moment of change? Instead, your future self is being built right now, today, through the tiny, almost invisible actions you take every single day. It's not about a massive leap. It's about a series of small, consistent steps. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into today, the daily acts that build an unshakable tomorrow. Let's start with the foundation, your mind. Your mindset is the operating system for your life. If it's buggy or outdated, everything else will struggle to run smoothly. One of the most powerful daily acts you can practice is intentional gratitude. I know you've probably heard this before, but stick with me. It's not just about saying thank you. It's about actively scanning your world for the good. Before you even get out of bed or while you're drinking your morning coffee, think of 3 specific things you're grateful for. Not just my family, but the way my daughter laughed at my joke yesterday, or the quiet moment I had to myself this morning. This simple act rewires your brain to focus on positivity and abundance, shifting you from a state of lack to a state of opportunity. Your future self thrives in a positive mental environment. Another mental habit is to embrace a learning mindset. The world is changing faster than ever, and the most successful and fulfilled people are lifelong learners. This doesn't mean you have to enroll in a formal degree program. It can be as simple as spending 15 minutes a day reading a book on a topic that fascinates you, listening to an educational podcast during your commute, or watching a documentary instead of another sitcom. The goal is to feed your curiosity. Every new idea, every new skill, is a tool you're handing to your future self. Imagine the compound effect of learning something new every single day for a year or 5 years. The person you become will be more adaptable, more knowledgeable, and infinitely more interesting. Now, let's talk about your physical body, the vehicle that carries you through life. Your future self needs a well-maintained engine to reach its destination. We all know we should exercise and eat right, but let's break it down into daily, non-negotiable acts. First, move your body every day. This doesn't have to be a grueling hour-long gym session. It could be a brisk 20-minute walk during your lunch break, a quick 10-minute stretching routine in the morning, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The key is consistency. Movement boosts your energy, clears your mind, and reduces stress. It's a direct investment in your long-term health and vitality. Your future self will thank you for the energy and mobility you have decades from now. And what are you fueling that body with? I'm not going to give you a strict diet plan, but I will challenge you to do one simple thing every day. Drink more water and add 1 more serving of vegetables to your plate. That's it. Start small. Instead of grabbing that sugary soda, have a glass of water first. Before you dive into your pasta, have a side salad. These tiny choices, when repeated daily, compound into massive health benefits. You're not just eating for today. You're building the cellular health of your future body. Think of it as laying down the bricks for a strong, resilient physical foundation that will support all your future ambitions. Okay, we've covered mind and body. What about your emotional well-being? Your future self deserves to be emotionally resilient and balanced. One of the most underrated daily acts is the practice of self-compassion. We are often our own harshest critics. We replay mistakes in our heads and beat ourselves up for not being perfect. Starting today, make a conscious effort to speak to yourself the way you would speak to a good friend who is struggling. When you mess up, instead of saying, "I'm such an idiot, try, that was a tough situation and I did the best I could. What can I learn from this?" Acknowledging your humanity and offering yourself grace isn't a sign of weakness. It's the cornerstone of emotional strength. This practice builds an inner fortitude that will help your future self navigate life's inevitable challenges with confidence and calm. Another crucial emotional habit is to manage your inputs. The content you consume, the news, the social media feeds, The conversations you engage in directly impacts your mood and outlook. For just one day, pay close attention to how you feel after you scroll through Instagram or watch the evening news. If you feel anxious, drained, or inadequate, it's time to curate your feed. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. Limit your exposure to sensationalized news. Instead, actively seek out content and conversations that are uplifting, inspiring, or educational. You are the gatekeeper of your own mind. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It's a necessary daily act to create a more joyful and emotionally stable future. Let's move on to your external world, your relationships and your environment. Your future self will be shaped by the people you surround yourself with. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Take a moment to think about that. Are the people in your life lifting you up or pulling you down? A daily act here is to consciously invest in the relationships that matter. Send a quick text to a friend you appreciate. Take 5 minutes to truly listen to your partner without distractions. Offer a word of encouragement to a colleague. These small deposits in your relational bank account build strong, supportive networks. These are the people your future self will lean on during tough times and celebrate with during the good times. And what about your physical environment? Your surroundings have a profound effect on your mental state and productivity. A cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind. You don't need to become a minimalist overnight, but you can practice the daily act of a 5-minute tidy. Before you leave a room, spend just 5 minutes putting things back where they belong. Clear off your desk at the end of the workday. Make your bed in the morning. These simple acts create a sense of order and control, reducing background stress and allowing your mind to focus on what's truly important. Your future self will function far more effectively in an environment that is calm and organized, and it all starts with these small daily resets. Finally, let's talk about progress and purpose. Your future self needs a direction to move towards. This is where the daily act of intentional action comes in. Pick just one important goal. It could be starting a side hustle, writing a book, or learning an instrument. Now, what is the smallest possible action you can take toward that goal today? Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, can you spend 15 minutes brainstorming ideas? Can you write 1 paragraph? Can you watch 1 tutorial video? This is about breaking down overwhelming ambitions into bite-sized daily tasks. Progress isn't about giant leaps. It's about the relentless daily accumulation of small wins. Each tiny step you take builds momentum and belief in yourself. It proves to your brain that you are a person who follows through. To wrap it all up, the person you will be in the future is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. But it's not one big, scary choice. It's 1,000 tiny choices you make every single day. The choice to be grateful. The choice to learn something new. The choice to move your body. The choice to be kind to yourself. The choice to connect with loved ones. The choice to tidy your space. And the choice to take 1 small step toward a meaningful goal. None of these acts are revolutionary on their own. Their power lies in their consistency. They are the building blocks, the daily deposits you make into the bank account of your future self. So I challenge you today, don't worry about becoming a new person overnight. Just pick one of these daily acts and commit to it. Just for today, and then do it again tomorrow. Because the amazing, unshakable person you're destined to become is being forged right here in the simple, powerful, and beautiful moments of today. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a life you love. Let me know in the comments which daily act you're going to start with. I can't wait to read them. See you in the next video.